Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation, where I keep forgetting to move my microphone in close so you can actually hear me. Let's try that again. Welcome to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Batholkis, and it's time for Invincible, Season 1, Episode 7. We need to talk. Let me take care of some business first, and then we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. Basically, what YouTube does, takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching, tries to match it as best as possible. One of the videos, my vast video library, and pops it up there just for you. And if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below. Also, if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, hit the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it out every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. No tier 7 on the Patreon, but I'm one person away from 1,000 subscribers, which I know you guys are just going to make me hang on for a little bit, a while longer, I know that. Except for Crow94, who keeps unsubscribing and resubscribing, unsubscribing and resubscribing, unsubscribing and you know who you are out there. So once that happens, I'll set up some tiers. I also have the links to my YouTube page here, my Facebook page, and for those of you who still have Facebook, a Facebook group page where you guys can post stuff and chat amongst yourselves. All right. Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you've not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. Okay, we got it. We in for spoilers? Yes. All right. Ooh, my camera just all of a sudden freaked out. Woo. It does that weird little autofocus thing. Yeah. So, yeah, we need to talk about this episode because holy shit balls. Cecil pretty much throws everything with the kitchen sink at Omni-Man because the cat's out of the bag and he is pissed. He just wants to talk to Mark at this point. He wants to explain to Mark. He won't even tell Debbie why he killed the Guardians of the Globe. He doesn't tell Cecil. He won't tell anybody except for Mark. Mark's the only person he's going to talk to. And Mark's nowhere to be found because Mark is pining over Amber at this point because he is fucked up royally. William is pissed at him because if he had actually come with William when William called him, they could have saved William's boyfriend from being turned into whatever he got turned into there. And yeah, so he's kind of the only person he can talk to is Adam Eve, and Adam Eve pretty much doesn't really console him but says, dude, I warned you about this. I told you what was going to happen, and you know, you're kind of an idiot. And also he talks to Amber. He tells her, you know, I'm a superhero, and she's like, duh, I found out a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, it's, even though she already knew, she was pissed at him because he didn't tell her. He lied to her and didn't say anything. And yeah, all of that. So yeah, the whole reveal of Robot as well, that he was making a body so he can transfer his consciousness into it. And he chose Rexplode because he saw that Monster Girl was kind of flirting with Rexplode. So he makes a teenage version of Rexplode and has the Mauler twins transfer his mind into, well, not his mind, his memories get copied into the clone. And of course, his original deformed body, that's what we saw in the tank there, dies. But he has the Mauler twins and insert a little neurotransmitter so that he can actually control all his robot duplicates. And he's like, says to the Mauler twins, you're going back to jail. And they're like, yeah, I don't think so. And yeah, so they end up fighting. And of course, he has to leave because of the whole Omni-Man thing that's going on. And we also find out his real name, which is Rudolph or Rudy Coulson. Connors, there we go, Connors. Couldn't read my own writing because it's a little far away from me. Also, this is all taking place 8 months after the Guardians of the Globe death of their massacre at the hands of Omni-Man. Ah, Cheryl Lewis says amazing episode, and we still have the astronauts returning from Mars. Yeah, the whole thing with one of the astronauts being a Martian, and what's going on with Mars, or what's going on Mars, I should say, and how that's going to be a threat to Earth as well. Um, so yeah, Cecil ends up throwing one of the kaiju at Omni-Man, who he defeated 6 months ago, but they remove all his pain receptors and all his fear, or its pain receptors and fear, and it just hates Omni-Man. Is going for him, and man, it's a knockdown, drag-out fight. But in the meantime, the Mahler twins, who have been left alone now at this point by Robot, have resurrected Omni-Man in the hopes of actually controlling him with the collar that they got the specs for of course cloning Robot's body for him. And that collar does not work. Omni-Man comes back to life. We see that Omni-Man is pretty much, excuse me, not Omni-Man. The Immortal is actually he's essentially a version of Vandal Savage. If Vandal Savage was a superhero and had superpowers, if you will, and was good, was a yeah, was a good guy. And we also saw he was President Lincoln at one point too. That whole thing. And Mark, of course, ends up meeting up with his dad, fighting the kaiju. And as they're doing that, the Immortal comes in and is beating the shit out of Omni-Man, just trying to kill him, ramming his thumbs into his eyes, and Omni-Man pretty much has enough of it and rips him in half in front of Mark. And it's at that point that everything is stopped because the kaiju gets knocked down, and Nolan pretty much tells Mark, "We need to talk." And this is the only episode that we haven't had another, like mid-credit scene. It just kind of goes off into the credits. And I went back just a little while ago and checked it out just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. But yeah, there's no mid-credit scenes on this one, which is kind of interesting. But we'll see what happens in the final episode, which is going to be on Friday. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of devastation. I mean, that laser that $400 billion in order to just give him a nosebleed, as Cecil puts it. Yeah, they destroy an entire city, residential block by blowing up the house, and Donald too. Donald's dead. So yeah, and I mean, fuck, man, Nolan just killed so many agents. That one agent that he actually twists her spine so that, yeah, he kicks her out the window, but she twists her spine too, so her legs are facing her back. The front of her legs are. Oh my god, that was just disgusting. But wow, I mean, this was one knockdown, drag out episode, and the whole thing with Robot introducing himself in the middle of this crisis, like he doesn't. It's like he's dissociated from reality in a way. And I'm wondering if that's part of him being the tank and everything. And wow, yeah, I mean, Rex isn't happy because he recognizes a teenage him. Monster Girl isn't happy either because she's like, "What, you think just because I was flirting with him that cloning yourself into this body is going to make me want you," kind of thing. So yeah, there's that whole thing going on too. And Adam Eve in all of this too is probably the only one that might stand a chance at taking Nolan and Mark down, considering that she can change molecular structures. So she's kind of a little bit on the fucked up side now too, because Cecil told her to go back to Guardians HQ. Why? I don't know. I mean, considering that she probably had a better chance than anybody of taking them down, which is what Cecil's looking at the moment. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on just in this 1 hour episode. And from what I understand, a lot of this has been cleaned up from the comics. I guess the comics had a little bit of some messier ways of arriving at this, and the robot reveal didn't come until like later on. So this is a little bit early for a robot from the comics, and I'm okay with that. Quite honestly, it's playing out really well. This this is an exciting series. This is actually a really good series. It's well written. The voice acting is great. The animation could be a bit better, but I'm okay with the way they have the animation going on right now, and it plays out well. So yeah, good stuff. I can't wait till next week. I'm kind of bummed that that's going to be it. I mean, that's the season finale. And by the way, I'm moving that season finale onto Friday because, of course, there's no Falcon and Winter Soldier this Friday. So, of course, the Friday spot has freed up and I can actually take a look at Invincible on Friday instead of on Sundays, as it should be. There's just too much, way too much for me to cover, you know. And these double Sundays actually kill me too. So it'll be nice to actually have just the nevers on Sunday now, which is what's going to come up in a little bit here. It's 7:30 p.m. 7:30, 7:45. Depends on how long it takes me to get a good thumbnail, scratch it out, and throw it up here. So, what do you guys think about all of that? I know Cheryl liked it, and I take it, Joe, you're pretty good with it too. I know Jody did. I mean, Jody was talking about it. Excuse me. And I know there's 6 other people, 6 people lurking in here, so maybe. Hey, Salty Monster. Yeah, it is a good show. All right. So what else do I have going on this week? Excuse me. I know it's just all of a sudden decided to do a little weird thing there. Oh, of course, I got the Nevers coming on after this. Like I said, 7:30 is when I've got the start time. It's probably going to be 7:30, 7:45. Monday, I'm off. Tuesday is going to be another episode of Is It Worth My Time? And this time around, it's going to be the new Mortal Kombat movie. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to be off. Friday is going to be the season finale of Invincible. And Saturday is Saturday Morning Blast Off, where I take the genre news of the week and any other genre stuff you guys want to talk about, and we talk about it. So yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm at 999, which if you flip it upside down is 666. So yeah, one more person to 1,000. And I know it's just going to take a little while to get that one last person in there. I could cheat and do it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to let you guys go. That's what I'm going to do. So if you like what you see here, remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the video that pops up at the very end here. If you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button down below there and become the 1,000th subscriber. Also, if you want to be on live again next year, the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com, take a look at the schedule up there, and all the links to my social media and my pages that I have up there as well. Yeah, I know, Salty. It's going to be stuck at 999 for a little while. I already have this feeling, What else do I got going on? That's pretty much it. Thank you to everybody who joined me tonight in the chat. And thank you if you made it this far in the video. I will see you again at 7:30, 7:45-ish, somewhere around there for the Nevers, episode 3. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, your superhero dad, who just killed an entire Justice League worth of characters, is going to want to come clean with you, and he wants to have a little talk about why he did it. And it's probably not going to end up really being a really good thing. Thanks, everybody. I will see you again in a little while here. Till then, stay safe, be well, take care, wear those masks, get those vaccines, and I will see you again at around 7:30, like I said. Thanks, everyone. Have a good couple hours and watch the Nevers. See you later.